Hey, what's going on, people? Just talking about money all day. And it doesn't even mean what it sounds like it means. It just means be conscious of your decisions, with money. Today, I wanted to talk about life insurance and the importance of having it. And again, it's not financial advice, just something for you guys to think about. Anybody with a family, if you have children, you have husbands, you have wives, mortgages, what life insurance does, just to give you an example, there's something called term life. That's the most basic life insurance you can have. And what it does is it says for the next 20 years, we're going to put an insurance policy on you where, and it is just hypothetical, you give us $100 a month and we're going to insure you for $300,000. If you happen to pass away within the next 20 years, we're going to give whoever your beneficiary is $300,000. So God willing, you live 100 years. But just in case, like me, I have an 18-year-old. So God forbid, you never know what happens in life if I leave early. At least she'll be able to continue her journey. She'll get through college. She'll have some money until she starts making money. And that's kind of what the purpose of life insurance is. I have a few friends that now they got it because one of our friends passed away. And he didn't have it, and they saw the absolute mess that it created, and for a small amount, for $100 a month, $150 a month, $50 a month, depending on how young you are when you start, you can get a policy $50 a month, even less than that. So I definitely encourage everybody to at least look into it, research it a little bit, give it some thought. And again, term life is the basic, and I think it's the best one. Whole life builds kind of cash value and you can borrow against it. In my opinion, it doesn't build a substantial amount of cash value. But again, research that as well. And another thing you'll see today, you'll see a lot of GoFundMes. And they don't even really raise money anymore unless it's like a big public event. If it's just like someone passed away, people don't even really send money to that. So again, just having that protection, just having that mental peace, I really think it's a tremendous thing, and it's very important. It's absolutely important for a cheap amount. Like I said, you can get it for $50 a month, and there's a bunch of different companies. There's Gerber. There's so many life insurance companies. So of course, do your own research, but definitely, I totally recommend it, and I'm sure whoever has this can see the logic behind why, Another reason people get it is they don't have much money. They don't have much assets. So it's kind of like, this is how they're going to leave money. Let's say I'm 30 years old. I'm not, but let's say I am. I wish I was. And I have 2 children, but I don't have much money, right? I'm going to say, listen, I'm going to do a 30-year life insurance policy. So just in case I die by 60, I'm going to leave my children whatever. It could be $500,000. When you're 30, your rate should be a little bit cheaper. And everything comes into play. Your health, smoke, non-smoke. Also, but here's the other thing. No matter what, once you lock in at a certain rate, that's it. You're locked in. As long as you're still living the same way you were on the application. So that's another thing that's pretty amazing, I think. Because if you lock in at 30, you're paying a rate. You're still going to have that cheap. The rate's going to go up a little bit. They'll say like 5 years from now, it's this rate, that rate. Some companies, one of my policies, I'm locked in at $105, and I'm staying locked in until 2036. That's my exact information, to tell you the truth. So that's cool. And then there's some like AAA, which is also great, but every 5 years it raises, but it's at a very little increase and well worth it. So again, I just wanted to get on here and talk about that. Financial literacy is so important in this world. I wish I learned it back in the day. I wish they taught it more in schools today. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know, what your game plans are. Maybe you'll give me some advice that I don't know about. But I appreciate everyone, and please like and subscribe. I know this is a long video, but it's definitely something I think a lot of people should hear. But all right, cool. Have a great day. I'll post some stuff later.